Now it's time to break it.
Welcome back! Holy crap, it's been a long time, guys.
It's been like 3 months.
2 months,
6
I think,
months.
since
It
our last
feels like
episode was
8
recorded.
months.
It's been a year. It's been 34 weeks.
We are the Split Screeners Podcast, and we are back with our Movie Movie Bookie Club episode.
Yeah.
Where we recommend a movie
Let me
each
just
week
take
that
the
we
word
watch.
club and just tack
Yeah,
it on.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
I am Nick N. Nick. This is Zach Z. Zach, Gavin G. Gavin, and Aaron A. Aaron.
Yep.
This week we watched Thunderpants for our movie book club.
Which is free on YouTube with ads if you are curious enough to watch it.
You should be.
We'll get in if we're gonna recommend it or not at the end. Zach, would you like to start with your thoughts?
Academy Award winning cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if any of them have won
Nominees for sure.
For sure.
nominees. Alright. This movie is just a giant fart joke.
Yeah.
With cameos or like small roles from Keira Knightley, Rupert Grint. That was a small role, but
And he was like one of the main characters.
Yeah.
the
Johnson.
flatulence of this movie is just
Allen.
bogging my brain down right now.
Paul Giamatti.
There's Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty entertaining. It veers in that so bad it's good range for me.
100%.
Yes, this is the movie to watch with your friends with subtitles on, because you know we're all gonna be cracking jokes at that time.
And
throughout the
copious
movie.
amounts of weed.
Yeah,
That would have helped.
that would have helped a lot.
Yeah.
That would have actually made the atmosphere too
True.
smoky.
It's cloudy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would fit in.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Before Gavin gets into his thoughts, I should have read this before Zach went. Thunderpants film synopsis. Patrick smashes a young lad with an embarrassing problem. Powerful, uncontrollable flatulence. Luckily, his best friend not only has no sense of smell, but is a genius who works out how to harness Patrick's power, first to win an unpowered flight competition, and eventually to help NASA in a rescue mission to a failing space
You don't
station.
mention the gruesome murder.
No.
Not the synopsis.
Way to give away spoilers, Zach.
So
That's the hook right there.
We have Thunderpants. It is a British movie that is just
Pretty
amazing.
sure it's an American movie.
I have no idea.
I am almost positive. America was the heroes in the end.
there's no way to find out.
Other than the internet.
No, I know for a fact because the director.
Yeah. Yeah. The director.
This
Whatever,
is-
I don't even remember his name. Anyways, I enjoyed it immensely. It's basically Harry Potter reunion.
Yeah, we have Goyle.
There's two actors who've started.
We have Ron
maybe 3.
We have Ron and Goyle
and Goyle.
We have
and those other ones. You just didn't see them. They were
Paul
in the background.
Giamatti. Everyone remembers him as Professor Ludwig.
Yep.
Professor Blue.
Oh, yeah, Ludwig. Gosh darn it. Honestly, Rupert Grint is a baby in this film. He is tiny. He's
This
so
is like
tiny.
right
He's
after
so
Sorcerer's
young.
Stone.
Yeah, he's so young. And the main character is 9 or 10. It is ridiculous. And I loved it.
You know, I almost thought this was a Disney movie the way it started. The father runs away. The mother just becomes a
Father
drunk.
went to work,
Yeah.
and I think
He never came back.
Forever.
Yeah, he went to work forever, and then his mother spends the next 5 years
Just drinking.
completely wasted.
Hammered.
Yeah.
Just hammered. His sister doesn't say a single word the entire movie.
Oh yeah.
She just sits there and eats beans the entire movie.
Well, he's eating dry
She
toast.
talks at the end.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Patrick.
She had trouble remembering that line.
Yeah, she did.
My favorite part is when, spoilers, Should I talk about spoilers yet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Spoilers, the murder. He farts so hard, there's an accident and the metal was faulty and it falls and kills
The opera guy.
Patrick's ass gets a job as an
Placebo
opera
piece of-
singer.
that is
Placebo
true.
P. Placebo, yeah.
Placido P. Placido.
There we go.
Who's the greatest opera singer in the world. But he gets killed, and then the English law system is terrifying because apparently he's found guilty of murdering him, even though they had someone that's like, it was an accident.
His boat was going to break at any moment.
It was literally any reason. So he did it on purpose. Dicks, okay? Everyone in Patrick's life to him is a giant asshole.
Not the Americans.
Besides the Americans, they were going
And
to...
Rupert Grint.
And Rupert Grint.
He left without a word.
He did. He ditched him.
Yeah, that
His
was
dad sent him
He was
away.
going for the money.
Alan A. Allen.
Alan!
On! But it was just... But okay, yeah, and so they're going to fire squad him, and then America just fucking drifts into the firing squad, like, in the way, hops out, and is basically just like, we're America, fuck you, and takes him away.
That's why I assume this is an American movie.
That is true.
That part seemed very American.
Yeah.
We should
And
know.
have him coming to America to save the world also seemed pretty American.
Yeah.
And
Just British cast.
your thoughts, favorite parts?
I mean, there's so many. How do you choose just one favorite part?
Was it the first Thunderpants?
Just an emotion. God, if there was a sequel.
When he Jason Voorhees Goyle.
Ooh.
Oh God, the horror aspects.
And I mean, yeah, I think
When
he
he-
did kill him.
When he... No, he shows
No,
up
he
later.
comes back, yeah.
Or maybe
He
that was
testifies
Doyle.
against
And he
him.
comes back and just loves him at the end.
It's Doyle and Goyle.
Yeah.
He killed Goyle. Doyle survived.
Okay.
Look,
That's what
makes sense.
See,
That's
and
a
you're-
pretty-
between the four of us on this couch, we have watched so many movies in 30 plus years. A combined over 100 years of movie watching experience on this couch.
Yeah, that's at least.
Have you ever seen a movie that had comedy? Obviously. Action? Yes. Adventure? Absolutely. Horror? Now we're getting weird. This is such a
Are we talking
mix-
about Maleficent again? Or Malignant again?
Look, Malignant was only a comedy / horror movie.
/ action thriller at the end.
You know,
Action
what movie probably
debatable.
hits all these check marks besides this?
Hercules in New York.
Cats.
Look,
I think Cats hits
Cats-
all these check boxes.
Cats is almost a perfect film.
I'm gonna call out sick for the top 10 video on Movie Movie Bookie Bookie.
Yeah, we'll wait for you.
Okay.
Yeah, they blend so many subgenres together. I think that it really made for an entertaining masterpiece of a film.
I agree.
We say
And
that,
it's not
but that's
just
just
one
how we
big fart
interpreted
joke.
that on the certain scenes.
I think that's how they were meant to be interpreted.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive I know exactly what the director was thinking when he
Yeah,
was
you
doing
can
it.
see his vision just come to life.
It's the social commentary that really is so deep.
Some of my favorite things about this movie are the fact that they took it so seriously, first of all.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
The cast very much thought this was going to be an award-winning movie, I think, at some point. The writing was awful. The fact that they had 3 characters, Alan A. Allen, Placido P. Placido,
Just aren't good with
and Johnson J. Johnson.
Johnson.
Those were their full names in the movie. They were mentioned full name. Is very weird to me. That's
his
a
mom's
credit
name
to poor
was
writing.
his mom's name was Miss Crash, and his name was Patrick Smash.
Well, yeah, his dad's last name was Smash. That's
Yeah,
where
so
he
Crash and Smash to make Patrick Smash.
And he smashed.
This is
Cheeks.
this is the kind of shit I love about this whole movie book club thing that we have going on. Is obviously we've watched some really good movies. Cats, The Gentleman, The Goonies.
How dare you put those two
Cats.
Cats again. But we've also gotten into some weird movies that probably haven't been seen by,
A lot of
millions of people. Velocipaster comes to mind.
Brady Bunch.
Thunderpants, Brady Bunch sequel comes to mind.
Yeah.
That was a
that actually turned out to be
masterpiece.
pretty good. We've only had 2 bad
I might
recommendations,
actually
I
buy
think.
that one.
Tenet and
So fun.
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
It's its own fucking thing.
Both of them were Zach's movies,
Yeah.
which I feel bad for.
Lighthouse was awesome.
Lighthouse was god awful.
You farts! You goddamn farts!
And
Oh, Willem Dafoe should have been in this movie.
100%.
Just getting pissed off at his farts.
And Tenet might have been worse. I was pissed off.
You like
being
me
Lighthouse.
lobster? Say you like me lobster. You like me cooking? Hark!
But even those movies, like, because we're all getting together to watch them together, it makes it more entertaining and more fun, because when they're bad, we just rip on them the whole time. And that's kind of what we did for Thunderpants.
Yeah.
I was
I
trying
don't-
to watch it. I had somebody yell in my ear the whole time.
Yeah.
And then also somehow run into the fan constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't learn his lesson after the first 50 times of hitting his feet. But yeah, it's so much fun kind of doing our own kind of riff on these movies and making fun of them the whole time. I think I heard our voices more than I actually heard any of the cast voices.
Yes,
for
thank
sure.
you for having the subtitles.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we needed that.
That's a necessary thing for me no matter what movie I'm watching. But if
I agree. I love subtitles.
But if I'm watching a movie with Gavin, I know the
No.
subtitles.
I know.
Do we get any fun facts for this movie?
I was
Ooh,
just
I know.
looking. It did so badly in the UK that it went straight to DVD in America 5 years later.
It took 5 years.
It took 5 years before we bothered to import
They're
it.
like, we'll only use spare DVD discs for this release, so.
All right. How many farts were in this movie? Now that I have a actual total, let's see where everybody falls on that. Nick,
I was looking at fun facts too. So
That's not the number I would have guessed.
no, it's not the number.
But I
I
won't
The
say-
number is way too low in my opinion.
So
I'm the only one who hasn't looked yet.
I literally opened it up right
Oh,
when you
okay.
said, how many farts in this movie? I'm
All
like,
right.
fuck!
Zach, how many farts are in this film? This
You guys said low, so I'm going to say 48.
Ooh,
you're
Really
you're
close.
so close.
What is it?
50.
Oh, damn. That's it?
Yeah, I thought there would have been at least 200.
Yeah, my first number in my head right when you...
I guess some of these are power farts and they go on for 2 or
Yeah.
3 minutes, so
Yeah, that is true.
You were
think it's
asking the
more.
question, the first number that popped in my head was 304.
Is there a trivia
I
here
wonder
for
why.
Is there one here for saying how many minutes of farting there was?
No.
Because that would have been a more
That would have been
helpful graphic.
I guess we have to rewatch the movie.
So apparently,
Just time
This
get a stopwatch.
Was nominated for an award. International Festival of Films for Children and Young People in 2002 for Best Film. This was nominated. I'm just throwing that out there.
okay, so
I
here
do have one thing to a previous discussion. We talked about if it was nominated. This film has 3 Oscar nominees, not winners. But of course, Paul Giamatti, Ned Beatty, Keira Knightley.
something I didn't hear you guys
Keira
mention
Knightley.
this. So there's Rupert Grint, Josh Herdman, Robert Hardy, and Lacey Phillips that all appeared in the Harry Potter movie series, and Stephen Fry narrated the Harry Potter audiobook series.
Yeah, Stephen Fry was the guy who is the lawyer going against him.
That's who it is.
Yeah. He played Sherlock Holmes' brother in the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies.
Let's see here. You want to know what it was originally titled? The Boy Who Dealt It.
I actually kind of like that more.
I kind of like that a little
That
bit
is
more.
good.
But especially if it would have, I think The Boy Who Dealt It would have been a better Harry Potter themed fart parody for Voldemort.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you give it?
Like I said earlier, it falls in that range where it's so bad it's good. Which for me is the 5 out of 10 spot.
Okay. Gavin?
6.
Aaron?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna agree with Aaron. I'm gonna go 7. This is something that I would never watch again by myself. But
Unlike
this is
Brady
something that I
sequel.
do see myself watching again at some point. It will just be with people for sure.
This would be a really fun, like,
And some snacks.
Like-
lots of Colorado made
Yes.
snacks.
Green snacks. because of the horror aspects of this, I think this would be a really good Halloween movie to watch.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could watch it all year.
Tori's gonna hate you.
She's gonna thank me.
All right.
is it on?
This was Thunderpants. This was my recommendation. We had a weird order while Zach was out of town, but we are back to regular rotation. It is Aaron's turn. Aaron, what are you going to go with?
Phenomenal question. Glad you asked.
That's right, because we did Train to Busan before this.
Oh.
I will say that I watched the prequel and the sequel.
Don't say anything about it. Fill the silence.
Well, I have nothing on mine, so I'm going to go with one I was just talking about that looks interesting. RRR.
Hell yeah, that's a 2022 movie on Netflix.
Wait,
Yeah.
which one is it? Oh, right. I'm joking. I know. RRR.
I've been meaning to watch this. This will give me a reason.
I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but it looks pretty good.
It's been in a
I
lot
don't know
of.
what this is. I've never seen
Yeah,
it before,
I've
but
We gotta pull up a trailer.
oh, if editing is done right, there might be a trailer right here.
Oh, we didn't use our green screen.
I found
Back there and so use.
I found a little trivia that we definitely missed. Apparently we didn't mention this or notice this. So the actor who plays Alan's dad is the same man who plays the judge who sentences him to death.
That's why he was so familiar.
It's the same. It's the same Emmett. So we were right. They just didn't make a big deal out of it. They spent 3.5.
We don't need a trailer. We're
Yeah.
going blind. It's better that way. Anyway.
RRR on Netflix. Check out our episode next week. We will have our review of that one, hopefully.
Yeah. We gotta start that one early. That's a 3-hour movie.
Jesus.
All right.
Good job, Aaron.
Let me
Found it.
change movies.
I know.
Too late. We locked it in.
It's locked in.
R.
Arr.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the worst day of my life ever, as Patrick Smash would say.
Speak for yourselves,
Thunderpants.
this is the best day of my life.
I think we would all recommend 100%.
At least watch it once.
Yeah, for sure.
For
free
free,
on
look.
YouTube.
Don't
with
watch it by
ads.
yourself.
And don't
Like,
watch it sober.
Grab your mom, grab a sister, a brother, significant other, a friend.
Do it appropriately.
Yeah, appropriate.
An
Always grab
enemy.
appropriately.
and watch it with them because it'll be better with an extra person.
And just rip on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Outside of that, folks, for the first time in a long time, it's fun to say this. It is time to
To
smash.